the animal that we were promised. He's very aggressive, he learns, he's not shy. In fact, he's bordering on a sociopath, he really is. Now, we train our staff how to feed the crocodile. That's Andrew, the red-headed guy in the corner there. Now, I know many of you think he's going to be the bait, but no, he's learning to feed the croc. Now, safest place with an animal this size is, oddly enough, directly in front of him. With legs on the side, he doesn't move forwards very quickly. His skill is moving sideways with stunning speed. What we're going to do is see if we can get him to demonstrate a couple of his hunting techniques. Now, what I've got on here looks like chicken. It's actually duck. He won't realise it's duck until he hits it with his choppers. It's one of his favourite things. Now, we'll bring him up to the edge. Righto. Now see how I am here? Right in front of him. Safest place. If you're parallel to the crocodile, you're effectively dead. Now I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But first up, he's had a bit of a look. He's going to whip his head sideways. Ideally, very, very... Do it. Do it. God, so, right. No, that was very slow. That was slow. But what he is doing is tasting that is his favourite thing. That's your duck, mate. Righto. Now, you can see him almost smiling there. He's pretty keen on it. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do, this is one thing we don't want to see Andrew doing for several years from now. We're going to see if we can get the crocodile to jump. Now, you can see he's tuned into that duck. He really is. Righto. Now, getting the croc to jump is actually very dangerous because when he jumps, you end up being parallel to him, so he can turn sideways very, very quickly. Now, we initially designed this pool to stop a crocodile jumping. Nice and shallow. Traditionally, they go straight down, straight up, a bit like a dolphin. But this bloke's learnt very, very quickly. You don't need deep water. You can bounce off the bottom of the pond. And you might think there's no action because right now he's trying to manipulate me. He wants me to stand in front of the tree, and if I do, he'll leap out of the water, he'll whip his head sideways and try and have a bit of a go. Righto. Now, you gonna come? Righto, his legs are going down. Now, what do you want the other side? Go the other way, go the other way. Look at the duck, don't look at me. Righto. Right, here we go. Right. Now, if you're lucky, you'll play on the end. I'm going to stand behind this less than adequate shield. Righto, you going to go, Al? You going to go or not? I don't know if you hit. Here we go. Come on, I want him to jump away from me. Righto, we have a little contest amongst the boys. If you can manage to get him to jump but not give him the piece, you win. I think it's pretty obvious to you all that the crocodile's just won today. It's that corner. Alrighty, now we'll be honest, this stick is actually probably shorter than is appropriate, but in fact, the way he's coming across the top of the water, a lot shorter. Now, what you're looking at here is a captive trait. Crocodiles in the real world don't show you they're there. They sneak up from underneath. This bloke coming straight across the water, he's not frightened. He doesn't care that you've seen him. Now, we'll see if we can get him to come out just a little bit further. The water hides or refracts his image by roughly 30%. And that's advantageous for the crocodile because a lot of animals can't estimate exactly how large he is. Now, if he's just popped his nose and his eyes out of the water, that's 2% of his surface area that's exposed. A lot of animals would need to detect it. Righto. You gonna come, El? Come on, a bit further. Come on, come on. You gonna come? Come on, come on, come on. Righto. Now, he is actually a bit bigger than he appears. You gonna come out? Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Righto, that's recycling, reptile park style. Okay, now, once again, he's hoisting himself out a little bit further, and if you're lucky, he's going to give it a big crack. Righto. Now, what you're hearing there, that's the bone in the lower jaw striking the top one. The teeth don't actually touch together. The force that he closes the jaw with would shatter the teeth if they touch. So, righto. Now, we'll give him that. And down the hatch it goes. Alrighty. Now, Now, he's a little bit quiet today, and I thought he would be. So, we don't normally do this, but because, you know, we're training Andrew today, we might do this just for a bit of a laugh. Raise your hand if you'd like to see Andrew sitting on the crocodile's back and getting a photo taken. Look, I'm so sorry, Drew, but here at the reptile park, the crowd always get what they want. So, if you'd like to take a photo of Andrew with both legs, now's the time. Now, we can't let anyone go near that, not even our own staff. In fact, there's only 3 or 4 of us who've ever put a hand on this animal. You really are taking a risk. Even if you touch him on the tail, he can spin around through his own body length. So, it's hands off with this one. However, if you'd like to get a photo with the crocodile, you sure can. Look at that girl right there, about to be very surprised by young Cameron. That's Jet there, her mother clutching her tiny children to her. Alrighty, now, if you'd like to get a photo with one of them, you sure can. They've got a bit of sticky tape on them, so even if you're a tiny tot, more than appropriate to get a photo taken. Now, the place to do that today, we're down by the kids' play equipment. If you head down towards the T-Rex, we'll send them down there. Now, for the rest of you, if you don't want a photo, koala feeding's coming up at 2 o'clock sharp. You can have a bit of a touch of one down there if you wish. Then we have our afternoon reptile show. We're going to finish up the day today with how to catch funnel web spiders in depth. And I know you're all very excited about that. And as usual, one lucky child will win a funnel web to take home. And that child will be selected from any family that failed to attend. Just pop it in the car on your way out. Righto, thanks guys. We hope you had a little bit of fun, and we'll see you this afternoon. Thank you. Bye-bye.